fries. They be like, what you mean? What is your winning scheme? I got a giant team. Niggas my self-esteem. Run it back, running man. They think they go hard, I'm like, come again. You run at a time and I'm busting in. While you stumbling, I got this blade in my hand for your punishment.
We're wide awake now, our eyes are wide open. We're running this world, we're keeping it turning. We're living like giants, yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants, we're giants. You thought that we were weak, but we coming right back. This time you're gonna see how we do it like that. We're living like giants, yeah, giants. We're bigger than giants, we're giants. Oh, sleeping giants, sleeping giants.
Tell me where do I go? Tell me where do I take us? Your heart is starting to slow. May the water be safe. As I dive in, blood stains washing underneath the waves. I'll be reaching out to keep you safe. As we fall, I can't hold on much longer. We're drifting down to the other side. Try to pull us under. Keep holding out for the other side. Tell me where do I go? Tell me where do I take? Where do I go? Tell me where do I take? Your heart is starting to slow. May the water be safe. Where do I go? Tell me where do I go? Where do I go? Tell me where do I take? Where do I go? Tell me where do I take? Your heart is starting to slow. May the water be safe. As we fall, I can't hold on much longer. We're drifting down to the other side. Try to pull us under. Keep holding out for the other side.
I can hear the sound of a heartbeat before it goes out. Won't ever leave my memory of bloodshed all around. I can see a tear on my father's face before it falls out. Oh, my enemy, how could I have ever let you down? When all these trees saw us grow, cut our teeth and make our bonds right here. We play with shields made of stone, share our dreams and sit our thrones. Be still.
Okay. We're back, I guess. We're back sooner than anyone, even I could have expected. Yeah, so after the last game, I was told about another game that's happening today at 5. Also GMU Patriots varsity team. We were playing the Rice Farmers. I'm not sure which college this is from. Yeah, another client draft. They just restarted the draft. We were a little bit late on that, but not to worry. Yeah, we're still trying to figure out which college the opponent is coming from, but no matter. We will carry on like nothing has happened. So, GMU gonna be on the red side this game. Kiana Graves, Cledbands coming out. Aatrox, Janet, and Belveth. And after the side of the Rice Farmers. Yeah, if anybody knows, anybody in the chat knows which college this is, their team name is the Rice Farmers. I think that's official. Please tell us. We need to we need to know. Anyways, it's like Kaisa gonna be picked for the side of the Rice Farmers. Misfortune gonna be in the hands of Kamahama House this game. I really liked his Misfortune in the scrims. In the scrims before. Our lad looks like he's gonna be pouting the Maokai. Yeah, Kamahama House looked very strong in Misfortune earlier. Forget what the... Oh, I believe it was the Amumu pair. Maybe we'll see if the Amumu come back for Lafasa. Let's see who, what our numbers are going to choose. University of Washington. There we go. University of Washington on... Well, I don't have a graphic for that, unfortunately. Oh, the Heckram. Picked out for the University of Washington. Yeah, University of Washington. And then Leona for Cooper. Copper? So Kaisel Leona, very scary bot lane. A lot of all-in potential, a lot of damage, especially if Leona goes for the Ignite setup. Let's see how Lafas is going to respond. Make sure Kamahama House is safe in this bot lane. Round 2 bans now. Is Kennen banned out? Interesting. Both teams looks like targeting these top laners. I wonder if they're gonna put, now that we have Maokai in the jungle, they're gonna put Johnny on a different champion. We can see how he plays the lane on a bruiser, perhaps. That Maokai also could be going top or could be going support for the side of the Patriots. Nar banned out. Bu Chao is getting targeted. I'm assuming Bu Chao is going top. Nightscale in the jungle. Kuchi Smile in the mid lane. Young Mashu, ADC, and Cooper support. Wow, very nice names there for University of Washington Rice Farmers. And then the Yumi banned out for Lafasa. Okay. Both teams now have been scared of Johnny's Fiora. Must be favorite champion. Oh, here comes the Trundle beside the Patriots. It looks like Maokai is going to be going top or support. I'm going to bet right now that's going support. That's going to combo with the Misfortune Ultimate. A lot of that CC, a lot of the lockdown. Comes the Ornn. The side of University of Washington. Very safe champion. And I'm assuming they're going to pick some mage, high damage mid laner. Perhaps the Azir, maybe the Rise of old. There comes the Veigar. Yep, right in that vein. Wonder if this Hecarim's going to opt for more of a tanky build. And less of the... Or he's going to opt for more of a damage build with Leona and the Ornn already locked in. They're going to need a lot of more attack damage. Veigar is locked in. Let's see if we can solve the mystery of the Patriots draft with this last pick. Find out where Maokai and Trundle are going. Assuming it's going to be Maokai support. Maria's Baton. Going to be on the Akali mid lane. Wow, very spicy pick. For anyone just tuning in, we're sorry about the confusion. There was another game today at 5 p.m. GMU versus the GMU Patriots versus the University of Washington Rice Farmers. Yep, Maokai gonna be in the hands of Lafasa. Maokai Misfortune bot lane. So impactful. The combo of those ults can be devastating in a team fight. Kali and Veigar in the mid lane. Let's see if Maria's Baton can take off in some of these skirmishes. Maybe we'll even see some solo kills. Although I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Oh, it looks like Silas is going to be top lane. I didn't notice that. Silas into the Ornn. I just assumed Silas was going mid lane. Silas and Ornn, very good matchup. Can heal a lot of that poke damage. A lot of good ultimates on the side of University of Washington. Can grab that Onslaught of Shadows, or even the Solar Flare and the Call of the Forge God, all to initiate these team fights. And if he needs a little bit extra damage or mobility, you can grab the Primordial Burst from the Veigar, or the Killer Instinct from the Kaisa. All five ultimates very valuable. I'm really liking the Silas pick right now. And then Hecarim does not do very well into Trundle. If Hecarim dives in, Trundle pops the ultimate, and then Hecarim falls so much faster than he would normally. All of that tankiness is gone. I'm really liking the composition from GMU Patriots. That they have 3 good lane matchups. I will say, University of Washington does outscale, especially with the ornaments coming in later. The Veigar gonna be stacking up so fast. It'll be very interesting. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, Chia Benches 135 is the coach for the GMU Patriots varsity team. I was trying to communicate with him earlier, but it did not go through as planned. That's okay. No worries. Just really excited to see where this game's gonna progress. Just looking at this draft, I think GMU varsity has a very good chance of winning. They just need to execute their composition. Make sure they don't lose the lead early, and they'll be able to take off. And this is your starting 5. Johnny in the top lane, Arlad in the jungle, Maria's Baton in the mid lane, Kamehamehas, ADC, and Lafasa will be your support. And again, I want to remind everyone, tomorrow we also have more matches. GMU varsity again in the summer. I'm sorry, the fall warm up. We'll be playing again at 4 p.m. tomorrow. There may be another game after at 5. That would be my guess. Make sure you turn in for those as well. All right, spectator delay almost down. we will get onto the Rift soon. Yeah, I want to apologize. I don't have a graphic for University of Washington. But that is okay. You can use process of elimination to determine which team is on blue side. Here we go. Onto the Rift now. See if there's any early game shenanigans. There weren't any last game. Ooh, looks like GMU all gonna be headed down towards this bot lane. They do have a lot of CC early with Saus, Absent Abduct, finding the stun. LaFosse can also start the root. A lot of lockdown on the one champ.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Oh, the target is gonna be Kaisa. Stun goes wide. And young Mashu forced to flash out. Very well played from GD Varsity, getting that early lead. Was going to be dropped from Arlad. Is this what I think it is? There's a new Friday Night Trundle skin. Looking very scary today. I'm terrified. It is Spooktober. It's very appropriate. Arlad gonna be starting here on the blue buff, pathing towards top. I wonder if he considered a red start, considering young Mashu's burned the flash. It's very easily set up a play with LaFosse's flash W into pillar. I don't see how you can escape that. We do have Nightscale starting here in the top lane on the blue buff. Both junglers starting on the blue buff. I think Maria's Baton can accelerate this laning phase. We go for some solos. Both laners have the TP set up. We do have two knights in the bot lane. Both ADCs have opted for the cleanse. Trades here in the top lane. Oh, but what is this? Arlad! Be going deep. The target is this red buff, utilizing the fact that he clears these single target camps very quickly, and they have the push in bot, meaning he is going to be able to take this down. But what is the response going to be from Nightscale? So Nightscale has turned his attention towards the top side. Going for the Raptors first. Oh, but here comes Johnny. He is having none of it. Oh, but that ward is not going to spot him out immediately. Are they gonna see him now? Oh, Nightscale. Wow, reading the map correctly, opting for the recall. Arlad is gonna make his way back to the red buff. Some early game pressure from Arlad, making sure this Hecarim can't get off his full clear very easily. And Nightscale forced to recall. He's gonna grab the boots. Go for his bot side camps. Oh, interesting. Interesting play from Arlad, making it happen early. And Kuchi's smile coming down to make sure Nightscale can secure the Scuttle Crab. Getting some vision. Oh, fight happening in the bot lane. The boss is getting a little bit low. No kill yet. Ignite does go up down for Cooper and a flash. Kamehameha also has burned the flash somewhere. University of Washington Rice Farmers getting the better of this 2v2 matchup early. Arlad has recalled. Picks up a Sheen. They're creating a dive here. Hecarim is on vision. They decide not to go for it. Trundle is just too close. Or it was going to be spotted out for Arlad with the sweeper. And nothing happens. Johnny getting slightly winning these trades top lane. Forcing the recall out of Buchow. Teleport does come through to catch this wave. Oh, it doesn't quite get it pushed in. It's very unfortunate. I'm just gonna come grab most of these minions, come back to a little bit of a freeze. The recall is not stopped. Actually, here in the bot lane, the target is Kamehamehas. Okay, does find the root, gets out. The dive, he goes so deep. Hecarim gonna fall immediately. Arlad flashing for the Q, gets the first blood. But there is more here to play. Arlad on this Trundle with the sheet is so strong. Is he gonna find two? He does. Double kill over to Arlad. Here comes Maria's Baton with the Q slow. Here comes the Shard with the extra mobility. And Maria's Baton is gonna pick up the third kill. Wow. Very well played. Very nice read there from Arlad. So strong right now with the Sheen. Just gonna grab the double kill. Huge for the side of GMU. Yeah, that play all started. This Hecarim was coming for this gank on Vision. Oh, well, he wasn't on Vision. This was just a pure read from Arlad. Maybe they suspected the Hecarim was in the bush. By the time he went in, Arlad was just too close. And with the red buff as well. Yeah, Night Scale just gets way too low, takes way too many tower shots, and it's just easy cleanup for Arlad. Alright, back to live here. Arlad gonna try to steal away the Raptors. Opts for the Tiamat. Pure damage from this Trundle. Here comes Kuchi's Smile. Level 6. Oh, 3v4. GMU might get more than what they bargained for. No. Maria's Baton using the perfect execution. Saw the second charge available. Arlad is kited right back to the team. And the Primordial Burst does find Arlad. Here comes Maria's Baton. He's still not done. Night Scale pops the Ghost. Can he do it? Hecarim does take down the Akali, but the fight does continue though. Kamehamehas also falls. And it is disaster for the side of GMU. Just didn't get the setup they needed there. So getting a little overextended. University of Washington just able to bring the ball lane up too soon. And by the time Kamehamehas had entered the fight, it was just too late. And we are right back to even. A lot of action here in the bot lane. Oh, here comes Arlad. He says, no, it's my dragon. He's gonna pick up the kill. Arlad goes very deep. That was a little bit of a missed smite there. Wow, the fight's continuing though. The Fossa finds the root on the Veigar, knocks it back into the team. He's gonna fall relatively quickly. The fight continues. Chase down. So much slow over to on the Cooper. And GMU strikes back. After the dragon, Arlad, we grab this red buff. Spoils of war. Nice pink ward dropped here in the bot lane. Arlad looking for more. Good response there from GMU. Arlad figured that University of Washington didn't have enough time to finish the dragon, so right out of base, ran towards the pit. Which turned out to be correct. They pick up a kill onto Hecarim and they get the flash. Oh, but here comes a dive. Arlad is just too deep in the jungle. Cooper without the flash is gonna fall. Kamehamehas picks up another kill. And then that's gonna zone Young Mashu off the wave. This is huge. Amazing. Arlad just making the most of that opportunity. Saw he had the invade and then turned that into a dive. Very well played. Oh, but Johnny up in the top lane. Dealing the Hecarim ultimate. I don't think he's going to have trouble getting out here. But Johnny picks up the solo kill on the Night Scale. Here comes Maria's Baton to help. And now it's Buchao. He's too far. Perfect execution comes down. Buchao down to half HP. Call of the Forge God does find Johnny. Dodges the Q away. Yeah, he's just trying to cut out the range of the Primordial Burst. No more kills down the top lane. Wow. Very well played skirmish on the side of GMU. Johnny using the Silas mechanics. Take down the Hecarim and get out alive. That Veigar R just too hard to dodge. Means you can't re-enter. He's gonna take his much deserved recall here. Our lad starting with a Rift Herald. Sees what's happening top lane, decides it's time for an objective. And with the Trundle, with the Sheen, and the Q, it's gonna go down very quickly. Botland still getting pushed in. There's Baton. Kamehamehas. 2-1 and 5 on this misfortune. Oh, here comes Hecarim. Devastating charge. Does not find a champion. He's just gonna instead walk it out. Does hit the smite. That Gromp is his for the taking. GMU has got to be a little worried here in the bot lane. No teammates. Are led with this Rift Herald. Is this going top? They just saw 3 members. They just saw Nightscale bot lane. They could look for a dive or perhaps just go for the tower. I think they could get it. They just pop the Herald and try to auto it down. Uchao. Now the target, Chainlash connects. Here comes the Subjugate. And there is just no escape. There's just too much damage. Not enough resistance. Uchao. And that is going to mean first tower. Almost a 3,000 gold lead. Soon going to be 4,000 for the side of GMU Patriots. Very well played from our lad. Using the pillar correctly and the Subjugate to make sure this Ornn is taken down. They're going to snag away a few camps. They can go for another tower. Trundle, one of the fastest tower takers in the game with the Sheen. Johnny is going to find his way back here. Here's Baton, still just farming up in the mid lane. GMU is down a little bit of CS across the board, except for mid. Mid is about even. That doesn't matter when you have almost a 4,000 gold lead. A little bit more. Both bot lane's gonna recall. What a nice animation. Our lad looking mid. No cage. Perfect execution. Let's find the slow and the Hecarim. There's not much he can do here. Oh, Hecarim does have the Grievous Wiz purchased already. Here comes Johnny. Send Abduct does not connect. Oh, grabs the Primordial Burst. Oh, here comes the Maokai ult. Cooper is going to get rooted up. There's a lot of damage. Kamehamehas! The kill goes over to Johnny. Kamehamehas does get the next one with the ult. It's 2 for 0 for the side of GMU. Just utilizing that massive gold lead. Oh, but Johnny's going back in. Send Abduct finds Ornn. But nothing more will happen. Wow. GMU just able to use those wallets, all that gold they have, just find the damage. That is gonna mean the dragon. University of Washington rice farmers just walk away with nothing. Let's do a stacks check. 120 stacks of Phenomenal Evil on the Veigar. Pretty standard at 13 minutes. You're looking for that about 100 stacks per 10-minute mark. 10 per minute. Rhea's Baton now rotating up in the top lane. Well, looks like Kuchi Smile used the TP just to get back to mid. Has the Everfrost completed now. More action in the bot lane though. This is a 3v3. Arlad getting very low. Does get taken down. But Kamehamehas, the double kill, he's just too strong. Here comes Johnny with the Kaisa ult. If he can land that E, there's a slow come down. I think it's just going to be too much damage. Use the Absendo Duck to get out. Wow. Very well played from Kamehamehas. Arlad and LaFossa do get taken down, but he is able to capitalize on the back ends. So much power coming from those auto attacks. Now the target is this bot lane tower. It does go over to the side of the Patriots. Almost over a 5,000 gold lead now for the Patriots. Things are looking up. So fast on the top lane, just bullying this Ornn. Oh, and with Maria's baton? Yeah, without a tower to protect him, I think Buchao is gonna go down here. Maria's baton just does a lot of damage. Perfect execution. Gets the second proc. Oh, it's just not enough. Lafasa still looking for more. Here comes Arlad. Arlad picks up the kill, and the fight continues. Arlad is just gonna run over these players. Oh my goodness. What a menace. Double kill for the Arlad. Triple kill for Arlad. He's not stopping. Does get taken down. Arlad. Insane with that Divine Thunder. Does so much damage. Counters the Ornn and the Hecarim so well. Very dynamic player. 6, 3, and 8. 14 KP at 15 minutes for Arlad. What a performance. The tower's the target now. Take some jungle camps. We don't have objective timers up. Maybe I can I don't know what the hotkey is for that, unfortunately. Here comes Johnny looking for Veigar. Root does connect. A lot of damage. Half health already. Stopwatch used to negate the Primordial Burst. But here comes Kamehameha. Bullets to bolt time. Whoa, flash forward for Johnny. He's just not in range of this Primordial Burst from Veigar. Might be now. Kamehameha still looking. Uses those love tap procs to get the reduced cooldown on the W. Find his way forward. Looks like they're not looking for more. Uchi's smile, able to get out. Oh, there's more fighting in the top lane over this Rift Herald. Hecarim does secure it, but the fight continues. First kill picked up. Arlad just running in, running over.
Red team double kill.
Double kill from Maria's baton in the top lane.
Unstoppable.
Wow, 4 for 0. To the side of GMU, did just get everything there. Everything except the Rift Herald. It's just looking so good right now. Without this Hecarim is just absolutely useless. There's no real targets for him. So many melee champs. 4 melee champs to the side of GMU. Who's he going to attack? Who's he going to onslaught of shadows onto? Anybody he goes on, he just dies. Except for Kamehameha, I suppose, but he does have the cleanse available. It's going to make that fear not so scary. There's Baton pushing in top lane. Arlad with the Titanic Hydra completed. The trolls are going to war. For sure. How fast he takes these jungle camps. I can watch this all day. GMU posturing around this dragon. It should be theirs for the taking. Looks like Riptail is going to be dropped top lane. Try to get something back. 4 members of University of Washington Rice Farmers approaching this top side. Maria's baton. Gotta be careful here.
His turret has been destroyed.
He doesn't see what's happening. And it's everybody. Solar Flare connects. Is stunned up. He's gonna find his way out. He is not. Shut down. Going over to young Mashu. And now Johnny. The TP'd in. He's in trouble. Can he get out? Too much CC. Johnny falls as well. Oh, University of Washington. Very, very good read there.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Able to determine that not every member is going towards the dragon and able to set up this play. Still 5,000 gold behind. They're still charging through this top lane. GMU has decided not to respond. Whoa! Lafasa! What a mechanic! He's a genius. Primordial Burst going through the air, flashes forward for the W to make himself untargetable and survives the damage. What a play. Give this guy a round of applause. Very good mechanic there from Lafasa. Insane. Give him the palm fronds. Would have been a little would have been better if they got the kill, obviously, but does manage to survive. That primordial burst does go on cooldown. Another 20 seconds. The GMU, all they gotta do is set up around this Baron. Game should be theirs. All 5 members of GMU around this Baron. It's so dark here for the side of University of Washington. Are we gonna see a fight? It's Cooper. Cooper's the first target. Perfect execution does come through. A little bit of damage on the young Mashu. Here comes the Brambles. Ornn is rooted up. A lot of ultimates already used for GMU. They gotta be careful here. Oh, Johnny finds the incentive duct onto Vigar. A lot of CC coming through. It's gonna get the stopwatch in time. Oh, the Fossa does go down. 2 kills over the side of GMU. Oh, but here comes Arlad. They forgot about him. Here comes 1. They're gonna keep going. 2 for Arlad. This troll is just unstoppable. 10, 3, and 12 on the Trundle. My goodness. A little bit of a messy fight there. That initial engage did not really go so well, but they are just able to use that 5,000 gold lead and the Trundle to make sure they win the fight in the end. Yeah, Johnny, very good using the stopwatch there to avoid the damage from the Veigar ult. The Baron does do it down now. Arlad. Oh, a little bit of a lag there. Arlad is looking for more. He's gonna have to grab this blue buff. There's just no knowledge. Is there any wards down? We got 2 blue trinkets over here in the bot lane, but that's about it for the vision. Still some of these items here. Arlad on his 3rd item, Frozen Heart completed. Kamehamehas also 3rd item completed. Let's grab that collector. Oh, I'm sorry, he's grabbed that Lord Dominic's. He's gonna be doing so much damage. They just gotta put a bow on it. Run down mid. ARAM and grab the Nexus. Johnny working on his, looks like his Shadow Flame. Maria's Baton already has his Shadow Flame completed. Lafasa opts for the Dead Man's Blade first. Amakuchi's Smile does have the Death Cap completed. He's looking scary. See, 600 AP for the Veigar, 200 stacks. He does a lot of damage. They gotta be careful. But the problem is that GMU just has so many members that have gold right now. 4 damage dealers, 4 high mobility champions. Even if Veigar does manage to find 1, there's still 3 more to take their place. Oh, Kuchi Smile is the target. Really doesn't find it. That's like a house.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
GMU just looking for these picks so they can finish the game, finish the siege. Not finding it right now. Arlad looking very scary over there. Dragon is coming up soon. About 10 seconds. And Jimmy Page's varsity is going to opt to take the dragon first. Oh, you forgot about somebody. Oh, Lafasa. Oh, he just is getting some vision. It's okay. And Jimmy does manage to take down the dragon. Now they're going to decide to push in mid lane. Baron about halfway gone already. Johnny is doing his best in the bot lane. Here comes the mid push. Yeah, Arlad up 2 levels right now on Night Scale. Just levels across the board. They're both coming up. It's gonna go over to Kamehamehas. Unless our lad decides that it's his. All these saplings just giving so much information. Ray Seeker doesn't find the Fossa. Oh, Cage finds two. The Fossa might be caught out here. Here comes the Brambles. Fuji Smile's gonna get rooted up, but nothing more will come of that. Looks like GMU Varsity not gonna get any towers off this Baron. A little surprising, considering that they have an over a 10,000 gold lead. You don't see that very often. But yeah, they don't find the fight, I guess. Maybe some of these engage tools are a little bit lacking. Although I think with the Maokai ultimate, and especially the Silas, it's called the Forge God, Onslaught of Shadows, or Solar Flare. It should be able to make something happen. They're gonna opt to play it a little bit slower, which could get dangerous, giving this Veigar a little bit more time to scale. Already at 700 ability power. A couple rotations of spells from the Veigar may be enough to take down the team. It's like posturing here on the top side. Baron might be coming up soon. More saplings. But Maokai's not AP, so these aren't going to hurt as much, but you still wouldn't want to get hit by them. GMU Patriots Varsity is on the hunt. A lot of these suspected members of the University of Washington. Aim is slowed down a little bit, which is a little scary. Not what I would normally be happening as GMU. I would have liked to end the game already. In a perfect world. Uh-oh, Rue's baton. He does suspect something up and is gonna get out of here. As he should. Our lad almost completed his 4th item on this trundle. 10 kills deep. So strong. He's a monster, truly. University of Washington just trying to get any gold that they can right now. Baron is up. And it is going to get started up already for GMU Patriots Varsity. Johnny in the bot lane is going for the duel. The result of that may swing the team fight. Here comes the University of Washington. What is Cooper doing? Uh-oh, Arlat already down to half HP. This fight in the bot lane does still continue though. Oh, Johnny and Buchow just going back and forth. A lot of damage. See a fight in the top lane. The Fossa flashing in. Arlad is so deep already. Onslaught of Shadows misses. Here's Kamehamehas. Full time finds one. Arlad. He's a monster. University of Washington does manage to find La Fossa, but that's about all I can say about that. Young Mashu, Kuchismao, and Buchow go down. With 3 members dead, it's going to be an easy Baron for GMU Varsity. A little bit of a missed engage there with the Onslaught of Shadows. You're just not going to get that fear duration that you need in these team fights. Dashing such a short range. For those of you who don't know, the Onslaught of Shadows fears for longer the longer you dash. So such a short range dash is not going to have as much impact. Now JMU Varsity going to go for the Dragon. Let me get a replay on that. Yeah, so the fight does start in the mid lane while these 2 top laners are still going at it. Here's Watan initially in the cage. Yeah, and then here comes the flash engage onto the Veigar. Then there's just a flash out. Look at this trundle. His health bar is just not changing. There's just no damage coming onto him. Young Mashu isolated from the team. He's just not going to die. We're back to the present now. Uh-oh. GMU Varsity on the siege. I think this might be it. University of Washington gonna have to put together some last-minute defense. Oh, Hackman going, looking a little bit low. Arlad gonna finally get taken down. There's just too much damage. But here's Kamehamehas. So many auto attacks. Bullet time. Doesn't manage to find anyone. Here comes Johnny. Flash forward with the W. Can find the kill to Yomashu. Here, Kamehamehas is still alive. Can he end the game all by himself? He does not. He's gonna walk it out. Wow. Not the best for the side of GMU Varsity. Yeah, Arlad just went a little bit too deep there with Young Mashu and Coochie Smile piling the damage on. You just can't tank for that long. You can't tank infinitely. Unfortunate. That shutdown is gonna hurt. 1K gold. I mean, there's still a massive 12,000 gold lead over the side of GMU Varsity, but now with a lot of gold on the Vagar. Yeah, Vagar is ahead of gold right now on Maria's Baton. It's gonna pick up that Void Staff. It's not the game it once was. Kamehamehas does find the 4 items. Young Mashu almost at the 4 item spike. Does have the stopwatch available. Johnny does find his 4th item, the Void Staff. Yeah, GMU Varsity is still very much the stronger team, but these fights are showing that it's not free. They need to play them correctly in order to win. Great Seeker finds Arlad. This Ocean Soul is just gonna grab so much value the longer these fights go. Botland is the push now. They still have 1 Marin from Kamehamehas. That's why they're able to power up these minions. Yeah, the 5v5 siege. 4v5, I'm sorry. Johnny's in the top lane. But without the Baron, I don't know how much it's going to be able to take down these towers. Going for the 2 lane assignments, top and bot. Kamehamehas knows he can't step up here. There's just too much CC right now with the Solar Flare and the onslaught of shadows. Top laners. You're on the side of University of Washington. Maybe you could look for an engage here. Drag the Ord down bot lane. Look for the call of the Forge God to Kamehamehas and see where you can go from there. Maybe try to get some summoners. Without the Baron available, perhaps they can wait for the Elder Dragon. I think this game has just gone on a little too long. GMU Varsity is still very much favored, but it's getting closer and closer as these super minis are picked up and more gold goes onto the Vagar. Gucci Smile almost at 1,000 ability power right now. It's getting scary. If Kaisa can complete her 4th item, then University of Washington may have a real chance in these fights. Here comes Call of the Forge God. Oh, that was just from Johnny. He was trying to cycle these ultimates. I wonder which one he prefers in this next fight. I'd say Call of the Forge God. Perhaps he just wants to assassinate somebody and is going to pick up the Primordial Burst, the Vagar, trying to get as much damage as possible. Ornn, 5,000 health points, has hit and hits. Yeah, and all these ornaments. Wow, this Nightscale still does not have a mythic item at 33 minutes. Oh, it finally picks up the Turbo Chem Tank. Yeah, and I'm just concerned there's just not enough damage on the side of University of Washington. They do have 2 very high impact damage dealers. Oh, looks like a pause comes through. Looks like Coochie Smell says that their support Cooper is lagging. So there will be a pause. Gives us time to evaluate. Oops. Yeah, Oh, Kamehameha's now full build, picks up the Bloodthirster. Yeah, he is very strong in this misfortune. As long as some CC comes down to Young Master and Kuchi Smile, he can just pop that R from so far away and chunk them very low. Like, he doesn't have to be in range of the Primordial Burst or Young Master's auto attacks to be able to one-shot them, which is very important right now. I think a flash forward from Lafasa. Notice that Kuchi Smile does not have the stopwatch anymore. There is no way out. Apart from Flash, obviously. But if the root finds him and then they can train a CC, then he can't flash out in time. Young Mashu does have the stopwatch. So he will be able to get out. Or at least buy a little bit more time. Lafasa also has a stopwatch. Arlad even has one. And then Johnny has the Hourglass, obviously, in the top lane. We'll see an unpause here. I'm on the edge of my gamer chair on this game. I don't want to go to a replay because then we might miss the live game. What's the chat reaction? Who do we think is winning here? I'd say the 12,000 gold lead that GMU already has might be enough, but these last couple fights have showed us it's not free. We use this time to get objective timers back up. Let's end. Okay, there we go. So Barrett is up in 31 seconds. Yeah, Kamehameha's 11-1 and 11 on the misfortune. Hey, excellent performance. We have 8 kills on the Kaisa. Let's check Vagar. 980 ability power. 300 stacks. It's looking very scary. Game's still paused. I'm not allowed to move the camera. So let's see. Young Mashu does not have the flash for another 40 seconds, which means he won't have that for Baron. Kamehamehas also doesn't have flash available. This next fight, that might matter. Yeah, that might matter actually. Both 80 carries without the flash. And then Buchao, obviously no flash. 1-5 on the Ornn. And a full round of ornaments from University of Washington. Except for, I don't know, everyone has their ornament. So the 12,000 gold rate isn't necessarily reflected. It's more like 9,000, maybe 8,000. Still should be enough, mind you. But these ornaments are going to make sure it's a little bit closer. At the Wimfallen Sacrifice, 85 attack damage. This gets a free 20 AD from this. Eternal Winter, same situation. They're fixing the lag. That's good. The Turbocharged Hex Experiment, probably the best name of any of these. Yeah, a lot of free stats, a lot of free gold, and obviously the Forge Fire Crest for the Ornn. We've been paused for almost 5 minutes. I really want to see this Baron fight. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one for the books. Yeah, who even needs worlds when you have this? Worlds is nothing. Come on, let's be real here. Well, still paused. Let's check the vision score. Wow, 85 vision score for Lafasa. He's using that experience. These wards being placed. Only 59 for Cooper. Unlucky, I guess. Vagar has a tier. I did not believe Fiendish Codex builds into Seraph's Embrace.
A summoner has
Oh,
disconnected.
Cooper's gone. Cooper's gone, I guess. He's probably gonna restart his client. Yeah, I gotta make sure Leona's not lagging. We gotta hit that solar flare, that flash Q, flash E on the Kamehamehas. Kamehamehas does have the cleanse available, so he will be able to get out of one of these CC chains. Rage quit. I don't know about rage quit.
A summoner has
Oh,
reconnected.
he's back. All right. Are we gonna be good to go here? This is quite the pause. Let's see. Yeah, stopwatches. All summoners available except for the 2 flashes on the 80 carries, and then Wu Chao flashes down. Bear's coming up in 30 seconds. Elder Dragon up in 103. 1 minute, 3 seconds. We're gonna see some big fights around those. If GMU varsity needs to get something started early, or University of Washington can pivot down to the Elder Dragon while they're on Baron. Elder Dragon definitely worth more than Baron in my opinion. Much stronger buff. It does last for a little bit less time, however. So they would need to get Elder and find a fight immediately. Or GMU Varsity could just wait him out with that Baron buff. So hard to wave clear. Ooh, we've been paused now for 8 minutes. GMU Varsity does have the Ocean Soul. Oh, we are unpaused. Here we go. We're back at it again. Oh. Uh-oh. That's not good.
A summoner has disconnected.
Is this... Are we...
Blue team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oh. Okay. Alright. That's fine. It's fine. I don't know what happened there. Good thing nobody saw it. Alright, GMU Varsity can be pushing the mid lane. Baron's gonna be up in 10 seconds. There's just no vision on the side of University of Washington. They need to get some wards, get some eyes on the Baron. Here comes the blue trinket. Race Seeker finds Lafasa. There goes the bone plating. University of Washington pushing up this mid tower. Baron is going to start it up. It's going so fast. Baron is just getting melted. Here comes Hecatomb for the steal. Onslaught of Shadows finds nobody. Now he's stuck in the pit. He's going to fall early. Here comes Johnny with the Onslaught of Shadows onto the Vagar. Brios Baton takes out young Mashu. And it is just coming up all GMU right now. Johnny takes on Kuchi's Smile. Kamehamehas finds Buchao on the back end. And that is going to be it for... Gonna be curtains for University of Washington. GMU gonna find the Nexus here. Don't even need the Elder Dragon. That feels good. GMU able to run it back after their early defeats. Can you say GG? GMU are gonna take down the Nexus. There's just nothing the Night Scale can do about it. Just too weak. There we go.
A summoner has disconnected.
Very nice game. Good job, lads. GMU Varsity coming back in a big way. In a very big way. At Ocean Soul. That is the fearsome fivesome. What if stats work for this one? Nope. Look at the final score lines. 12, 1, and 13 for Kamehamehas. What a performance. 30, almost 30,000, a little bit more than 30,000 damage on this Kaisa. And then Arlad. 11, 4, and 18. Just making so much happen on this Trundle. Arlad always making it happen. Whatever champ, whatever game, he's in there. Never a dull moment with this player. And then Johnny, very solid laning phase from Johnny in the top lane. Bu Chao just can't compete. He can't keep up. Yeah, very well done, boys. Very well done. High fives all around. Alright, so we will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow we are playing... I believe we're playing the Rice Farmers again, perhaps. This is going to be at 4 p.m. tomorrow. GMU Varsity makes a return. I believe they're playing the Rice Farmers at 4 p.m. tomorrow. I'll see you there. Alright, now you can go watch Worlds.
Should we show them how we do it every day? Let's get it. Kali that girl, Kali go girl, Kali don't stop, Kali don't skirt, Kali got a job, Kali go to work. 뜨거워 언제나 don't get burned. 넘쳐 흘러물 든 a buffet, 죽여주잖아 like a buffet. 누가 감히 on my hotbed, 이건 문 열지 마, that's a rock day. Don't give any more cause I'm greater than. 필요 없는 시험들 다 뿐이미. But all of my numbers are talking back. 부르마 뭐 message monopoly. 눈종이 돈이 나 real money 필요 없대. 너네들이 만든 돈들 go get it, go get it, go get it. The mission 눈을 못대 못해 그래 너도 get it cause I got it different. All I ever know is life upon the throne. 시작하면 끝을 보는 거야. You want more? No, I got it so deep though. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it in now. 瞬间。